Someone else asked, so what can the current president do since the family have refused to bury in Zambia? Look, we know that there were speculations of some demands that were made, and maybe the president didn't feel comfortable with it. Now, those are speculations. I'm not getting to them, okay? I'm not here to speculate. But let's try to entertain a speculation. There is a speculation that the family of the late president gave the current leadership a list of people who should receive immunity, all right, in exchange for them releasing the body so that they can have a state funeral. And the government said no. That's what the allegation is. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm telling you that this is the allegation. This is what is out there, okay? The family has denied it, and government has not confirmed or denied it. But let's entertain the thought. Let's say that was an actual thing that happened. The family actually said, we are going to release the body unless this happens. If I would advise someone who's in the leadership, for the sake of for this thing to happen, a few compromises could have been made. A few. Maybe not the whole list, but a few. And conditions could have been given, specific conditions, where certain resources that have been supposedly looted would have been returned. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Just to get to a level where you say we have middle ground. But look, when the government is saying we don't do that, we're not taking the stand, justice will take its course, and we are just standing on this, I feel like maybe if that allegation is true, and if that actually happened, there could have been some compromises here and there. All right? Now, I don't know the full scope of the discussion, whether the compromises were actually entertained or not. I have no idea. But I'm answering the question of this person. What could the current president do? All right? And look, it's not just the president. You need to understand, it's not just about the president. He has a whole team of people. He has ministers, he has advisors, he has all this. So it's not just the president. When the decisions are made, the president can even make a decision he doesn't want to make. I think people don't know that. A president can make a decision that he doesn't 100% agree with. Why? Because he has a team, he has advisors, he has people around him who kind of shape his opinion and kind of, guide him in the way, he has experts in this field, experts in that field, and all those things. But what I'm saying is, let's say, for example, or for instance, if that allegation is true, let's say a list was provided to them and said, we need these people to be given immunity, they could have made some compromises here and there. But from what we hear, they simply said, no, we're not interested. So in negotiation, you can't come out of a negotiation being the winner. You have to take some losses. The family would have accepted some losses. Also, the government would have accepted some losses in some way. They would have met halfway and middle ground. But look, these negotiations have been going on for 3 weeks now, okay? 2 to 3 weeks, I think. I'm very sure they exhausted a lot of options. So we might ignorantly say the government did not do enough, or the family was just too arrogant. You will be ignorant to make a statement like that because you're not there and you don't know. You don't know to what level the discussion reached. So when I see people who are so ignorant, they go online, they say, we are tired. Tired of what? Let's deal with that first. You are tired. First of all, be tired of your boyfriend beating you. Hey, yeah, you are tired. Tired of what? Who asked you to start in the first place? This is amazing, all right? So we have to get to a level where if you are ignorant and you don't have full information, the best thing to do is to shut up. Because you don't know to what level the government has engaged the family. You don't know what compromises the family has made. You don't know what compromises the government has made. And if it's gotten to a level where they simply have not reached an agreement, it is possible that they have exhausted all their options according to what they proposed. All right? So, I'm tired. We are tired. You're tired of what? It's like people jump on trains that don't even make sense. You are tired. May God deliver you. Amen. All right. So Math Genius says, allowing criminals to go free. You see, when you look at life like that, it's very difficult for you to get anywhere. I like something someone said about the United States. They said they don't have permanent friends, They don't have permanent enemies. They only have permanent interests. So the US can make a deal with the worst enemy ever, as long as their interests align. So if you look at life like, oh, but if we do this, we'll be letting a criminal go, you are not really thinking beyond what you need to. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Life is not on or off. It's more complicated than that. It's not A or B. Life is not A or B. It's more complicated than that. The United States today can make a deal with Russia anytime, even though they are enemies. They can make a deal. Most of the people, do you even understand ISIS? Most of the people in ISIS, Taliban, were funded by the United States. It's not like a secret. It's there. You can go there. It's on the internet. It's right there. Funded by the US. Why? Because the US didn't want to get involved in some wars. So what did they do? They took a local militia, gave them things. Of course, some of them go rogue and they start attacking them back, and then now they have to attack them. So it's like you are attacking people you funded. You get the point? But what I'm saying is, in life, life is not A or B. You have to make compromises. Some compromises would have been made to say, okay, fine, look, you have a list of 16. We are only going to give 5, okay? And then you also, this is what we are going to do. The compromises would have been made. But like I said, we don't know the full scope of the discussions. We don't even know whether this actually took place or not, okay? And I'm not speaking as a prophet. If I want to speak as a prophet, I'll tell you. But I'm telling you, based on the question you've asked, I'm answering your question. It's not black or white. This thing is not black or white. All right? So go ahead, ask your questions, and I'll be answering them. Lageno Suvahana. So, sir, what will happen to the country, South Africa, for accepting to bury the body which does not belong to them? There is no cause, so nothing will happen. Do you understand? A curse only operates where there is cause. So nothing will happen to South Africa because they are not involved. They are neutral. And their own law says if someone is resident in South Africa and I don't know what the law is exactly. I mean, I'll be lying if I say I do. But there is a situation of, let's say someone is resident in South Africa. If you have residency, you can actually bury a relative or something on a land. For example, they bought a house. So legally they can actually do it. Okay? Unless South Africa amends the law by Wednesday, which is unlikely, it will happen. All right? So ask your questions.